check the signs again. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Here's your one.
Oh. Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
That's outside, and a count 2-1. Fouled off left side. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back in time. Ashcraft, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Checks over to first, back safely. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal.
Runner on the go. That's ripped into the outfield. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And he's out, not able to get back to the bag safely. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second. In the dirt. Two now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. We go to the bottom of the first, and pitching in this one for the A's, J.T. Ginn. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
No, that's a ball. Oh!
And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. Marsh should have this one. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting second, left fielder, Chase McCarthy.
This one in the air, center field. Carroll settles under it. 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Bo Bichette digs in now.
Whoa!
Right side,
Oh!
and foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And that one is inside. Outside low. Ball 3. The A's with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the catcher to hit, Samuel Basallo. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Grounds one to short. Over to Albies. And 2. What a play.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Chase Salado.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it to first, and that is that. Bottom of the second, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Ball one.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. That one felt good. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And that's an out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Josh Long.
Ground ball, left side, Edman. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, this is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Bounce to the right. Throw on to Olsen, and there's 2 away. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. And a strike in there. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential.
Runner breaks for third. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 1 down. Strike 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Beck headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On the ground. Tags the runner for 1, and no throw. He's into first easily. Here's Acuna now. Runner on the go. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That is the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Yelly stepping into the box now. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one ripped, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the end, third baseman Bo Bichette.
On the ground to third. Young tossed to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss.
Oh!
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ready to go, bottom 4. So down to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. A little bit low.
Ball 1.
And that is ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. And now the 0-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Well struck right field. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they add a run. It's 3-0. 1 down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. And a ground ball to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Out towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Samuel Basallo. On the ground to the left. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the A's, second baseman.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott.
Nope, that's away.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip, it's there, and that's a great play.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Strike! Woo!
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-0. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second.
Stay!
In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
The Braves trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, one out.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Nice grab. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now the 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back here in Atlanta, top six. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
You know, these Athletics finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The A's, first baseman Anthony Santander.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Yelich, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Back at Truist Park, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies, Gavin Stone into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Hey!
That's in for a strike, a slider.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swing.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Yelich takes it in for the out. One down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. Almost got him. In the air to left center. Yelich moving under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Chase McCarthy.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. In the air left side. And that ends the inning. But this game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Samuel Basallo.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the...
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dietrich Enns.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Your diving, makes the grab. What a play. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Rip towards third. Bichette whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His second homer of the night. Albies in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. High fly ball, right field. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Outside.
Yo, that's a ball.
And that's ball. One. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Alec Bohm. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that...
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Man at second.
Oh.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Oh.
One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Whoa.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
First baseman, Edwin Santander.
Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. He's trying for third. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Josh Young. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Young around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's in there.